Hey everyone, Professor Hank here. It's good to be back with you today as we're going to take a look at Python dictionaries. So let's go ahead and dig right in. So the dictionary is a data type that is a type of container, and it allows us to describe relationships, associative relationships. So we're going to be able to associate any kind of a value with a key. And a key can be anything that can be located in a dictionary. You could have the word dog, cat, that could be a key. And then a value is going to be some type of data that gets associated with that key. So you end up having these key value pairs, and we can store those in our dictionary, which is a dict object type. Now, how do we create a dictionary? We create dictionaries by using curly braces, and we place inside those curly braces our key value pairs. So for example, I could do something like this. I could say players equals, and then we've got these opening and closing curly braces, and I might have the player Lionel Messi, and he is number 10. So we've got the key and we've got the value. And then if I wanted to add another key value pair when I'm creating my dictionary, then I could just do the same thing. So Cristiano Ronaldo, and that's the key, and the value is 7 because that is his number. So we've created a dictionary with two key value pairs in it. And so we can print that out by using our print function and passing the identifier to the print function. If we run that, you're going to see that we've got our output there with the opening and closing curly braces and our key in the single quotes and our value following right after the colon. Let's examine how we can access the items within our dictionary. Now, even though the container is ordered, we don't use indexing. Instead, what we do is we take the key and we use that in the square brackets. So for example, if I wanted to access that 10 there, then what I would do is I would print, and I could do players, and then I'm going to place Lionel Messi, right? That's the key. So I'm going to place that, and I'll just pass that straight to our print function, and then you're going to see that the 10 is going to appear there, right? So we don't use an index, we use the actual key to access the value. Now be careful, if you try to access something that doesn't exist, then you could get an error. So let's say that I tried to print out a player that wasn't there yet, right? So let's say that I had some key, and I'll just make up a name. So I'll say like Mark Thompson. So there is no key value pair with Mark Thompson as the key. So we get this error message right here, right? So it tells you which line to look in, and says key error Mark Thompson. So that just means, hey, there's no key Mark Thompson in your dictionary. Now let's say that we decided that we wanted to add Mark Thompson to our players list. So what we'll do is we will take our identifier players, and then I'll put the key inside the brackets, so Mark Thompson, and then I'll take the value that I want to assign to that key, and I'll do an assignment statement like this. So maybe it'll be like number 2. And then that will add Mark Thompson to our dictionary. So we'll print that out, that update, so we can see that working out. So now you can see there's Mark Thompson was added. If I want to modify one of the entries, then I do a similar thing here. I just do it with a key that exists in the dictionary already. So for example, if I wanted to update Mark Thompson's number to say 5, then I'll just have an assignment statement again, and Mark Thompson was already added, and so then we're updating his number, and then we'll print out our dictionary one more time to show the update, to show the change. So let's take a look at that. Right, so you can see here, this was pre-change, and then this is post-change. So updating data within the dictionary is just that easy. Now let's say I wanted to remove an entry from my dictionary, then I'm going to use this function called del. Del for delete, and I'm going to specify the key that I want to get rid of. So I'm going to do something like players, and we're going to go ahead and cut Mark Thompson. He's not working out, so we're going to do Mark Thompson. So that is going to delete Mark Thompson's key value pair from our dictionary. And then if I print out the dictionary, you'll see that he is no longer on the team. Right, so here we go. We're back to just having the 2 players on the team. So that's everything that I have for you in this video. We just had a short and sweet one here, giving you an introduction to the basics of dictionaries. As usual, if you're a student of mine and have questions about the content of this video or any of the other videos in our courses, feel free to send me an email on Canvas or stop by our Zoom office hours. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.